I think that Collaborations Workshop is one of the conferences I've been to that does hybrid collaboration the best. It's built into every session. They really think about how online participants can connect with each other to bring some of that hallway conversation into their experience of the conference. The two conferences I attended online were all online, so they had a very different feel to it, I have to confess. I have to say, having done online and in person, there's something really magical about being in person in the space with so many people from the community.
Yeah, other conferences are much more maybe too academically structured, so very much you have like a presentation and then people listen, so it's not much about participation and talking with people, only in the breaks or in the coffee breaks. Whereas here, we actually have much more time to talk with people during the workshop. So that's something that is different from other conferences.
For starters, it's small. I've been to FOSDEM, which has about 7,000 people, and compared to this year, Collaborations Workshop is definitely smaller. And for the structure, it's not quite as packed as your typical conference where you're running from room to room trying to catch talks. It's you having one keynote and maybe a workshop and then maybe another keynote at the end of the day. So it's not quite as condensed as your typical conference would be, and I think that's a major difference, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best that I've attended, and it stands with its name that there's a lot of time to collaborate and talk to people and learn from each other, and people are from different fields, so it's definitely a very good learning experience coming to Collaboration Workshop.
This is the first one I've been to, and it's much more collaborative in the name, rather than sitting there being fed information all the time.
Collaborations Workshop is a really different conference to a lot of the other conferences that I attend. The emphasis on getting together and discussing things, to producing outputs that can be reused, the Hack Day that produces so many fantastic projects from it. Really the emphasis on getting the people in the room to have the conversation that only they can have is a real strength of it. And I love the people, I love the activities and the way that it's approached. And it's such a different vibe to a lot of other conferences. And that's what keeps me coming back.
So the Collaboration Workshop for me is something like the best conference ever. I got here many years ago and I love it. I love the people, I love the community created around it, I love the ideas that comes from it, and of course I love the Hack Day.
I can't remember the first time why I came. I can't remember why I came to the Collaborations Workshop, but after the first one, I knew I always wanted to come to the next ones because I so thoroughly enjoyed the first one. It was during COVID. And I usually think of myself as not a particularly social person, but online it seemed to be much easier to relate to people. And then after COVID, it was just so great to see and meet all these people in real life. And I really enjoyed the way the Collaborations Workshop works with us thinking of problems that we have and then finding solutions.
Pace yourself. It's only 2 days plus a hack day, but it's a marathon, not a sprint, for sure. I think the other thing I'd say is don't be afraid to do things like submit an idea for a workshop or submit a lightning talk and tell people about the stuff that you think is cool, and just really dive in and get involved. It's a very friendly, welcoming bunch of people, and everyone's got something that they can contribute to a discussion or a panel or a workshop.
No matter what time of the year it is, pack a winter jacket. Especially if you're coming from maybe Africa, please pack a jacket. You will be cold 24 hours. And then the second, I think the most important actually, is to come with an open mind. because like I said, it's not like the regular conference, so you might be surprised by the program of events, and yeah, just come with an open mind.
So, well, I would say two things. Try to propose something, so it can be like a lightning talk, a workshop, a demo. Then don't think that it has to be like super finished, like a traditional conference, or something that is good for them to say what they are working. And I would say the second one, don't be shy and talk with people and tell what you do and be interested in what they do.
Don't be afraid of saying what you think, and don't be afraid to contribute. Make the opportunity to meet some new friends.
Yeah, I think just actively contributing during the sessions. I think quite a lot of times we computing people, like I said, are not particularly sociable, and some of us are shy. But because it's something that we can relate to, and then making an effort of trying to contribute, because if you contribute, you're going to get responses, and so you learn from other people and they learn from you.
Yeah, I would say just come, and you will find it to be the most amazing conferences you have ever attended. Just like me, I came once and I keep coming, and I want to get involved more and more and more, because that is so if you want yourself to develop like professionally and in your career and academia, whatever field you are, if you're associated with research software, collaborations workshop is the most important thing you can attend to.
Come and discover by yourself. It's fun, it's entertaining. You get to meet a lot of people that have different but at the same time common interests on what you are doing and what you want to learn. So yeah, come and discover it.
Well, because it's my first collaboration workshop, I didn't know what to expect. So I think the welcoming yesterday was very nice, because everyone was very open, very easy to talk with. And then also another thing I liked is because I met some people yesterday, today was very easy to go to different groups and start the conversations.
Okay, so Collaborations Workshop, I was here last year virtually, and I think of all the conferences I've actually attended virtually, I was the most engaged at CW, and I didn't feel like I wasn't in the room presently. And this year that I get to be here in person, I feel the spirit of collaboration even more, because it's really small and intimate and has this unconferencey type of vibe, which means you get to do whatever you want basically.
The Hack Day. That is definitely my favorite, because I'm a hands-on person, and I really love working on the problem that we take up on the Collaborations Day, on the Hack Day.
I think it is a mix of everything. There is a keynote, there are discussions, there is a hack day. So I get to do lots of things, and I get to I get time to think, and I get time to contribute with my ideas, and there is equal opportunity for everyone to kind of speak and tell about what they do. So yeah, that is what I enjoy.
That's a very hard question. Every year I get surprised by how things have evolved from being a completely in-person conference to be a hybrid conference, and I cannot really think of anything I can change or I will change. I like how it has evolved, but at the same time I think that it's perfect as it is. So I don't know, the time will say.